All right. No Big Bad Barry. Still out. Week 14, taking on the Colts. We're going to be using... We're going to go with the all red this time. This will be interesting. We got the #1 ranked run defense coming in, letting up 50 yards a game, maybe, against Jonathan Taylor and the Colts. It should be interesting. No Big Bad Barry again. Didn't matter last game against the Niners, so we'll see what happens today.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're moments away from a statement game. It's the Colts and the Cardinals. All that and more coming up next.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Indianapolis Colts and the Arizona Cardinals. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, CD, you look at the Cardinals in this matchup. Their run game has proven superior so far this season. But that
run defense and running the ball. That wins championships, guys.
Defensive front in the NFL. It won't be easy for them, Charles, to let that ground game do the heavy lifting like they usually do.
I think you're right about that, and I'll guarantee they have a backup plan in place. I also don't think they want to shy away from what they do best, which is running the football. Maybe their style changes a little bit. Maybe the blocking scheme's different, but they're definitely going to test them in the run game before they abandon it.
Let's kick this off. 11-1. Crowd into it. We're ready to go.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And this will be a touchback as it sails over the end line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And leading him out is their fifth-year quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, Warner. He finds his man, Sky Moore. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
It'll be Warner on first down. And that throw behind.
Nice. Uh-oh, Christian Harris is hurt. That's not good.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Warner.
There's Cameron Thomas with the pressure off the left side. Good sack.
Sack goes to Cameron Thomas. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4,
That's
5
going to be the
seconds,
key. Put him in these big third down situations.
So great to try and
Keep
complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
Got to keep Taylor out of the game.
They'll look to throw. This will be swung out wide for
There we
Taylor.
go. Get him down, boys.
Opening drive here is
Nice
going to
play.
result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This is taken at the 18. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And he slides and covers up.
Nice run. Felt some pressure, was able to get away. Good job.
Getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Second and 1. Pass incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. The Cardinals hit 11-1 now on the year, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late, winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here, and if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason, and we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Oh, Miles Sanders showing he's still got some moves. In his lower 30s right now.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. He'll look to throw. He's got McBride here over the middle. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And a short gain down to about the 33. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Shaquille Leonard.
Dang it, man. Tried to throw it. Bad throw. Couldn't throw it over.
This is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And he is met in his tracks.
That's more like it. That's the run defense I'm used to.
It's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now Warner. The Cards get to him.
There's Simmons coming up with the sack. Great rush.
Getting by the offensive line and dropping the quarterback.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Warner to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a 1st down as he stopped at the 48. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Cardinal offense coming back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff race now. This is into the weekend in the NFC. As of this moment, as pretty much everyone knows, they sit alone in that top spot, but nothing is guaranteed. They haven't even clinched the playoffs. So a good start, but a long way to go.
And you know, a blunt veteran inside their locker room has stood up at one point or another and said, you know all this means nothing so far. We've got to cover this, get it done. What do we want to be? It's like winning a title in August, right, in preseason. Doesn't count. Let's go ahead and get this thing done.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes.
Wow. That's some pressure.
First sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at the 15. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Colts will go on offense here. 1st and 10. Now a 1st down throw. Rush coming, and he's taken.
Back and forth we go with the sacks.
There as his safety blitz winds up paying off. Well, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely, because remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And if you're wondering just how quickly that sack occurred, the next-gen stats tell us 2.6 seconds is all he had to throw the football.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Wow. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's defense.
Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And this game, CD, some are calling it the game of the year. Others are saying, hey, this is the Super Bowl preview. And as we speak, these are the top seeds in each conference. How do you think these two teams approach this one internally?
And I think that we both subscribe to the theory that it is the game of the year so far, and it could be a Super Bowl preview. I know outwardly both teams are going to tell us, hey, it's 1 of 16. We're going to do what we do. Let's just go ahead and play our game. But I think we both know that internally, They're saying we've got to establish we're the team to beat in case we see them again.
Second down, back to Sanders.
Go figure, a holding call.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
They're going to look to throw. That's complete to McBride. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Able to get this one to McBride.
What's up, Jacob? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man, it's McBride complete.
What a pass to McBride. First down.
First down at the Colts' 25-yard line. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this,
Good deal, man.
think about your tight
Did you have a good
end,
day?
He comes through for him, picking up the first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there.
Well, that
like
stinks.
Open, now 2nd down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this.
Sorry to hear that.
Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. They'll head out of bounds inside the
Oh, what a spin move. Dell creating.
goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. But just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll take
Touchdown. Miles Sanders, his first touchdown as a Cardinal.
Sanders, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cards post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations.
Heck yeah. What's up, Good Grief? How you doing, brother?
Because there's a reason
Just in time, man.
quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
We got the #1 rush defense against Jonathan Taylor and the Indianapolis Colts. This is going to be a good one. Oh, look at the punter getting in there, number 17, cleaning up the play.
Now as they get set to take over. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he can only manage.
Yeah, they are. Look at the rookie making the play on Taylor. He's got to dance a little bit. Clay, first-round pick.
Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
He body slammed him. That's pretty good.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They go to the ground again with Taylor.
There we go again. It's Chris Harrison on the play. Good stop. His first run was 20 yards, guys. So we're doing pretty well the last 3.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Throw taken in by Taylor.
Good defense, another punt. Great defense.
From his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Logan Hall.
Holy cow, dude. Thank God that wasn't a safety. That was close.
Oh, boy, he got a favorable spot there. The guys on the sidelines were raising their hands over their head and clasping their hands to signal safety. But the official marked it just outside the end zone at the 1-yard line.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Go, League, go!
On 2nd, here's Algier.
Oh, man, they got a good defense. That's what's going on. This is probably one of the best defensive I've played in my franchise, I'd say, so far.
And a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And out of bounds across the 15.
Oh, man, I think that was a 1st down.
Go down as a gain of 6.
I'm really tempted to go for it.
Well,
it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
We're going quarterback sneak.
They'll try and sneak it here.
I'll take it.
Touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
I would, but chances are they cheat me, so I figured I'd cheat them. Go for it.
Inches to pick it up and get behind your center and burrow forward like he did.
And remember what the GMs have told us? We build an offensive line starting with our center, the guy who can make all the line calls and also move those big defensive tackles in order to pick up 1st downs.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He finds his man complete. It's McBride. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. An option handoff given to Sanders. And he's going to have
Stormy is just
about the 38. 47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on 3rd down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on 3rd downs all year long.
yeah, I can see one more, maybe.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
There goes Dell for a gain of 2.
Defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose.
They're running a lot of cover 2 right now.
Converged on him before he could get much out of it.
That's what it looks like.
Here's 2nd and 8.
God almighty.
It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. So this defense coming up.
Oh, nice.
Away,
Nice,
and
buddy.
maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys.
All right, they're going to run, I think, here. That's a heavy set.
So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Oh, he tried cutting back. He got a couple.
And that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Oh, back at you. There's Buda Baker. We'll take that back. Thank you very much. Picked off Kurt Warner's grandson. That's not really, but I'm going to say it is just to make it fun.
Defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
Yeah, too. He's gotten a little older and lost some speed, though.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
Nice. That's a strike.
Complete. It's Watkins. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Catch number 300.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll drop to throw. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Yeah, you're right.
Fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to
Yeah, you're right.
Give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Yeah. They started early, man. What can you say?
2nd and 2.
Oh, I had him.
Incomplete.
Yeah, Kurt Warner's son. We'll go with that. You're right. You're right. He's not super old.
On 3rd down, they'll run.
Yeah, whoa. I wasn't expecting that hold. You guys see the C's part there? Big run for Sanders. Good point. Good point, Grief.
2 minutes
that's a
on the
great
clock,
point.
2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw here. got his open man. It's Carr. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and 5. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of every
Right, I know.
Maybe a wise call.
Same here, man. I remember when he came up as a nobody with the Rams, played in the Canadian Football League, right?
Interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Mm-hmm. That was a big one, man.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
We're going to have to take a field goal.
Use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline.
I tell you what
to do next.
They're displaying like the perfect way to stop the offense I run. I don't like it.
Now Tucker McCann from the left hash, a chip shot here. McCann's kick up and good, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long.
Somebody's been doing his homework, haven't you, Jacob? You got the dang NFL almanac in front of you?
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Fields it right around the goal line. And some good special teams.
Yeah, you hear it? This is, we're going to call this horror movie, what do you call it?
Charles, we'll see what they can do here.
We'll just call it part 2, I guess.
But enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need
You'll hear random screaming and almost sound like a crazy hospital.
And at least one practice each
I assure you everybody's okay though.
A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Yeah, Jason.
Up to the 30-yard line.
Jason.
First down now, but that clock.
Yeah,
the
Jason.
Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Friday the 13th.
1st and 10 here, and you know if they could just get 3
Starring
something about
children.
limiting it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. He'll find his man. That's Tanner again. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Oh, he's got Taylor wide open. Oh my gosh. Come on. That should have been an interception.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Yeah, I hear you. Funny guy. Oh, wow. That got away, didn't it?
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely got to put together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
I swear, man, I need to look at his catch. It's got to be like a freaking 50 by now. Because he's dropped like 4 of those the last 5 games. Oh, what a spin move by Bradley.
A nice return that time. It's 12 yards back.
Here you go.
Will come back out
Oh, you don't want it? Okay.
This offense returns to the field, and a former Penn State star, Miles Sanders, we're going to look at him. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you.
There goes Watkins. Look at that, 98 speed. I think he's got 98.
In a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well.
Still has that speed. He's in like his 10th year.
It's a second down run with Sanders.
There's the first down.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
No, it didn't. It has message retracted. I don't know what you said.
They'll look to throw here.
There he goes. Nice. Dang, what a run. Cunningham says, forget it, you know? Intercepting me all the time. I'm going to run it. I'll go ahead and... I forgot to call timeout. Shucks.
So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top as we send you on out to our studios.
Oh, yeah.
In Orlando.
Yeah, I did see that.
Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll begin out west at Levi Stadium.
I think we get the ball at halftime, so what I'll probably do is I'll take the break after the first drive.
Deebo Samuel, a touchdown reception. Next, we'll stay in the NFC West as we head up through Oregon and on to Seattle to check on the Seahawks. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. Dak Prescott, 4 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting LA Rams. Jalen Hurts, strong in the victory as it pushes his guys back above the 500 mark on the year. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Colts. And they will need to get this passing game in gear because they did not do much of anything in that first half. And it's why the scoreline is what it is. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they had a little more success than their counterparts did in the passing game, as evidenced by the numbers there. Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the Colts,
the Chicago Bears in real life.
And hand it over to Brandon Gott.
In real life, they suck. I don't know about on the game, though. I mean, I think they got a losing record on here, too.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
10-0.
So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine
that's a surprise. That's pretty cool, though.
Points were in the locker room. Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they but I think they told them,
see what they're doing? They're playing cover 2 and almost threw right into it.
You've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. Here's the option. Running right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3.
Hey, look, they got a Baker on their team, too. Must be Buddha's, let's see, son. Good point. Good point, right? Great.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Nice run for Sanders. He's now got 78 yards rushing on 9 carries.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. A Up the middle they go. Colbert.
There goes Colbert. His first carry, he's caught a bunch of passes, but 6 yards. We'll take it.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right
here. That's a good point. Who do you think they'll trade him to if they do trade him? Grief. Just interested in your opinion, because there's a few teams that need a quarterback. Yeah, you know what? Actually, in the back of my head, that's what I was thinking.
They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right. Throws right side, and that's complete.
What a throw and catch. Tank Dell wide open.
That goes for a gain of 31.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the third quarter.
I don't think the Niners, well, I don't think the Niners would do that because of Trey Lance. They already got a quarterback of the future pretty much.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Good point. Good point. He's always had a good defense around him to make him look good.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he
wow, Sanders with his second touchdown.
Miles Sanders with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half.
Ready.
On first and 10, Warner. This one downfield to Burks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 46. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down.
Yeah, we definitely have a legit run defense.
Second down. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little.
Are you freaking kidding me? A late hit. So technically he caught the ball out of bounds if that's the case.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Here's Warner. Over the middle and complete to Moore. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Oh, there would be championships after championships if he had the defense Bortles had behind him.
Sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Like he was saying, the Colts probably would because they don't really have a good young quarterback. And Matt Ryan's not going to last that long. I mean, it would be a smart move. I could even see maybe Carolina going after him.
Now Warner. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Herb Smith Jr., his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit. So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the 3rd quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Back to throw. That's complete to McBride. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down.
Yeah, I could see them in there too. The Jets definitely.
Carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call, because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
They'll set up to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Simple drag route here. and tried to work.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys.
You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right.
There we go, another first down.
He does have the first down. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he is going to lose yardage here. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into.
Wide open. The youngster, James Daniel. He's been working with the wide receivers the last few games.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. 97 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Second and 3. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead,
dude, freaking serious. 3 interceptions.
The linebacker, and the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one, because this game is still very...
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Christian Harris from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Warner. To the right side, and he's got more complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Warner from the gun. And that will be incomplete.
Great defense. Even the turnovers aren't hurting right now, thank God.
The Colts send out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. $40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. There are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, I had to take a shot.
Incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been
because I was looking at Carr for Russell Wilson, and the Grief's right is that Russell Wilson has too much drama, really. He doesn't need that on the Raiders. And then, before you know it, the Raiders have become the Cowboys. You know what I mean? It's all drama with Dallas, too. That's why a lot of people don't like him. It's just drama. It's like a show. That's why he's struggling in Denver. It's not because he has crappy teammates. You know what I mean? You don't just go from being great to playing poor without some extra stuff going on.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a handoff up the middle. Colbert. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Oh, what we got? Late hit or a hold?
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Oh, go figure, my friend. The holding call.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold,
yeah, I know. I know it.
So because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
And the weird thing was, the difference was he was happy in Seattle, and you just look now, that's what the deal is.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Yeah, I remember that season.
Good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just
a quarterback for Carr. Let's see, how old is Carr right now? How old is he?
Getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now. As he'll
Yeah, I can see that for sure. Oh man, inside the 5.
And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down
that would be the good move for the franchise.
And for an offense
really
that is
would.
struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day?
Yeah, but Russ didn't always have DK.
In helping their team.
Before DK, you can honestly say that Russ led that team. In Denver, I like Denver's defense. I really do. I think they got a good defense.
First down throw, Warner. That pass taken in by Burks.
All right, Carr's only 31 years old. So, he's still got a good 5 years in him, at least. Maybe. Staying healthy, of course.
To throw, Warner.
Oh, that should have been a sack. Simmons was all over him.
Applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Taylor. Dang it.
Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
I don't know.
That one goes for 24.
I don't know, because I came in, I know it didn't show, but I was actually hitting the hit stick. So, that should have been a freaking blow-up. Good defense, man. Look at the tackle. Pulling down Taylor.
2 yards on the pickup there.
77, huh? Wow.
Now Warner.
Okay.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty.
You know, 31 is still younger than me, so
and get another shot on third down.
I know I talk crap about God, they're old, but I just mean in a player's sense. Oh, there he is. Taquan Graham finishing up the deal. God, he's been under pressure, hasn't he? Oh, Kurt Warner's son back there.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change?
All right. They're going to go for it. Of course, I would too. They're going to go cover 3 cloud. Back everybody up. I'm going to take Simmons. He's going to probably throw something underneath. Oh, or he's going to throw it to Mullen. He's going to throw it to Mullen, and he's going to do his best to take it to the house. Oh, 2 games in a row. Mullen has a touchdown. You just can't make this up, man. The receiver just threw his hands up.
No option. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you got to throw the football. Had the right defense call, it will make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
That was a heck of a pick right there, if I should say so myself. I knew backing the coverage up against a young quarterback, though, it's just baiting them in.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Yeah.
A heck of a play there defensively.
Yeah, I remember that play.
Navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Listen, DK is a beast. Okay, he is a beast of an athlete. I hope he wins the Super Bowl.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly.
Gosh. Where is this kid throwing the ball? I guess he's got nowhere to throw. Eli Manning.
And an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Let's not even get on Eli Manning. I have mixed feelings about Eli Manning's great career, quote unquote.
It'll be Warner on first down. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's able to take it across midfield.
Carr for Geno Smith. Heck no.
Give him a gain of 5 completion.
No. Geno Smith is doing good in Seattle. No, he wasn't. But you know, some people just look at it. He won 2 Super Bowls. You know, they don't look at the defensive and stuff. Yeah, above average, I would say.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
But Geno Smith is one of those system players, man. He lived in that system for a long time.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
At this point,
yeah.
they've got to continue to
yeah, like it was planned.
Even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Geno is a thing with age. It is. Geno's at the stage of his career where he might have a year or 2 left, but he's going to be more of a mentor type quarterback, just like
that incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone.
Just like Russell was for him, or any team he played on for that matter, where he was a backup. He got to learn a lot of stuff behind some good quarterbacks. After starting off in New York and that freaking circus.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive.
What do they call him on here? Bridge quarterback. Good stop.
The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back.
Kind of like Tyrod Taylor. I think Tyrod Taylor. Now, obviously, he got hurt all the time. Give him a healthy season. I think he was pretty good. Oh, thank you. Thank you, good grief. And you know, matter of fact, if you go back and look at all the Hall of Famer, quote-unquote, statistics, compare them to now. I know people say you can't, but seriously, look. And it's like the quarterbacks of the yesteryears, okay? And I say that like that just because, but a lot of them, man, are like minimal numbers compared to some backups I've seen. You know what I mean? That we consider bad. Look at their numbers. Like Jameis Winston. You put Jameis Winston back in the freaking 70s or 60s, right?
That's it. Just keep that clock ticking.
You put Jameis Winston's numbers with the guys back in the 60s and 70s. People be calling him the greatest of all time. Mark it. Unitas was different. He had an edge factor, I think. I don't really... Of course, some of the players, you know, I look at numbers. I'm a statistics guy. You look at the stats alone, you wouldn't be that impressed. Oh, my goodness. But, I mean, if you know the backstories to the players, that's what makes them, I guess, the Hall of Famers.
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
I don't know. I got feelings because I go back and forth with a guy at work who's all about the old days and stuff like that, and I'm like, man... It's a different world now.
Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to
But
close.
we go back and forth, and the only reason I got on that subject was because I looked at the statistics of like Roger Staubach or, you know, people like that, all the legends you hear about. And just look at the touchdown to interception ratios. I mean, seriously. Maybe I'm crazy for thinking that.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we...
I mean, the best quarterback varies on opinion, really. You know what I mean? It just depends on what do you think is great. I mean, I know it's kind of sidestepping the question a little bit, but what do you view as great? To me, which, you know, it's just my opinion. Win-loss records obviously matter. Super Bowl wins should matter. And, I mean, statistics should count to a point. Especially touchdowns and interceptions. It should count.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The cards going.
And I think that's where a lot of the older players do get the pass or better. So win-loss records.
Back to throw again.
You know, that's. Oh, come on.
Complete, it's Taylor. And down to the 20 he'll go before.
I know. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. Joe Montana too, yeah. As far as one of the best pure passers, though, if you think about it, like touchdown to interception ratio, quarterback rating, I have to go with Steve Young as one of the really good ones. I'm not going to say the greatest, but his name gets left out of a lot. Oh yeah, Rodgers, yes. I'm telling you, being a Bears fan, I hated every time the Bears played the Packers. I already knew what was going to happen. It sucked. It really did. Out of bounds. We got lucky. But Joe Montana, for sure, how many Super Bowls did he win? He won what? 1 with the Chiefs, 3 with the Niners, is that right?
Now a third and goal situation as this Arizona defense tries to stand tall once more.
I got it. Touchdown.
Target, it's caught for a Colts touchdown. Irv Smith Jr. with career touchdown number 60. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
I'm not sure.
No, he didn't. Why do I always think that? He did win with the Chiefs. He had 3 Super Bowls with the Niners, right? 4.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
We actually had this discussion at work. I'd say about a month ago.
When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside.
No way.
This is going to be recovered by the hands team.
Jacob, you don't remember him well, you might not remember. You didn't know he got traded to the Chiefs?
They had to have that onside kick.
Yeah, he did. He got traded. That's how Steve Young started his little mini run.
Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
No, Jacob, open your NFL almanac, or go to Google and type in Joe Montana career statistics. You're going to see. I think he played a couple years with Kansas City. 1 year he got hurt. I think that's why he eventually retired. Yeah.
Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. Now the Colts
his last couple years of his career, he played for the Chiefs.
The clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
All right, Jacob, this trivia question's for you. What team did Priest Holmes start with as a rookie?
Another run with Sanders. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
You know who Priest Holmes is, right?
He's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Oh, this is gonna be really surprising because it just shows you how stacked that team was when they got to the Super Bowl. I want to say around 2000, was it? 2000? He was with the Baltimore Ravens, and he got hurt, and they drafted Jamal Lewis. So they actually had Jamal Lewis and Priest Holmes on the same team in Baltimore at one point. Ain't that crazy?
They run the option here on 1st and 10. It's a gain of 15.
That's just, I can't even boggle my mind around that. Both those guys played for the same team around that Super Bowl time.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Yes. Yeah, that's exactly right. And the funny thing was, in the midst of Jamal Lewis, they went to the Super Bowl. Hold on.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and a little bit of a surprise they lose the turnover.
All right, Jacob, what's your question, buddy?
And this is very unusual because all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future.
Oh, that's a question for Grief there. They've had a pretty good slew of running backs. There's one that comes to mind that I would consider. Probably. I want to see what Grief says.
And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking right there. Yeah. Bo could have done big things hadn't he got hurt, man. You know it? With the hip injury. Exactly. That's where I wish some guys didn't play two sports. Because, I mean, he's the perfect football prototype. I think the baseball was more of a gimmick, man, don't you? I mean, he did okay, I suppose. I don't think he ever, I wouldn't consider great, but that's just me. Yeah. Man, that is tough. That is tough. Because if Brady would have played baseball, that would have left a major gap. You know what I'm saying? How many players could have came up and been that guy, like Patrick Mahomes became? How many guys were in the league around that time that could have actually came up and done that? That means the Patriots would have never let go of Drew Bledsoe either, you know? They would have kept him. So, I mean, yeah, you definitely alter the universe. Yeah, I agree. Peyton, yeah, Peyton was at the same time, so he would have been, although I still considered him for a while, the original GOAT before the GOAT, but yeah, I think so. With Phillip Rivers. It would have been very interesting. Hey, and you imagine, there would have been, the tuck rule would have been eliminated, wouldn't it? Grief. I'm not pouring salt in the wound, but that tuck rule was some BS back in the day. Yeah, I agree. You know, because, yeah, he was given chances with other teams, but Drew Bledsoe fit the Patriots. To me, Drew Bledsoe will always be remembered in a Patriots uniform. That's just me. Because, you know, oh, Jacob, do yourself a favor and look up the tuck rule, okay? And you tell me what the tuck rule is. Everybody wants to know what the tuck rule is. Apparently, it was a Tom Brady rule back in, I think, the AFC Championship game in a snow game against the Raiders, if I'm not mistaken, in a blizzard. Look it up, man. There's definitely something to learn on. Yeah. Oh, I know. That's why I said it like that. Like, the tuck rule is the biggest crack an egg on it rule I've ever freaking known. I mean, you know, that almost made me feel like that was the beginning of the setup, you know, for the next golden boy. You kind of get those feelings sometimes, you know, it's like they have one guy they want to really put out there. And I feel that Tom Brady at that point was that guy, you know? And I know, Jacob, you're proud of me because I used crack an egg on it because I'm trying to be polite, you know? Yeah. Oh, that's why I was telling him. He said, what is the tuck rule? And I said, why don't you go Google that and you tell me what the tuck rule is, because it's the biggest crock of crap I've ever heard of. And then you want to get into stupid rules like the whole he was down factor. That is the most highly debated NFL ruling that I think I've ever seen. Ever since, like, obviously balls and strikes, that will forever be, like, everybody's going to have their opinion on ball and a strike. You know what I'm saying? And so the catching thing really ticks me off, because sometimes it's like, oh, he wasn't making a football football move, and then other times the guy would be running down the field, step twice, and it's just crazy. I just don't understand it. I'm reading your comment again. It was a damn pump fake, and he tucked the ball. His arm wasn't even moving. I remember the play. And I mean, that's what I'm saying, Jacob. Look at the highlights and stuff. You need to seriously look at it. Freaking silly. Silly freaking rules that don't make sense. All right. What you mean? You talking to me, buddy? I am on Madden. I just left the screen running for a little bit. 12-1 against the 5-8 Titans. That's for sure. That's why I was trying to get you to look at it, man. I'd rather teach younger kids how football was, okay, compared to what it is. And understanding why some rules are put in place and some aren't. You're welcome. There's a lot of things, I mean, you could go back and forth about. And the fact that star quarterbacks are protected and get roughing the passer calls more than a regular quarterback does. You know what I'm saying? It's to protect the star. You know what I mean? It's not basically about that position. It's who you are. I never can stand that rule. I know the Falcons got cheated out of a game earlier in the season against the Buccaneers because of the dang roughing the passer call on Tom Brady. Go figure. But it's just, sometimes, man, it's just ridiculous. It makes me feel like it's wrestling. All right? And I don't mean that in a bad way. If you like wrestling, that's great. But it's almost like the stories are plotted. It seems like. A lot of people are kind of feeling the same way in some situations. Not all, of course. Everything's up for debate. God, I got 1.2 million in cap room. What? That's not good. All right, how many people want to watch us battle the Titans? Do you want me to start another stream? I can run another one right quick if you'd like me to. It's up to you. Defense has been doing kick butt the last 5 weeks. Being that you are my subscribers and everything, I just want to make sure that, you know, I can't do everything you want, but I mean, we can definitely try to squeeze another game in. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to wear, where's the away option? I wear these for when we play AFC teams. All right, we'll go ahead and start this one up. And be sure, if you're a new person here, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Pulling hair a penalty. Okay, watch this video. Jacob, this is just for you to look up. Look up Larry Johnson, Troy Polamalu, the Steelers safety. That's why you don't pull hair. You got any more questions? I got some other things you can Google, and I'll show you why you don't do that. Although the hair is considered part of the jersey before that play, which I find very odd too, but they made an exception.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at our visitors coming into play here, they know coming in they've got to be at their best because they're facing one of the better overall defenses in the NFL.
And this is not one of the better offenses around in terms of running the football. So they understand that they're going to be put to the test a bit. The big plays in the run game, they haven't been there of late. So maybe that means we'll see them shake things up a little bit.
All right. Here we go, guys. Trying to go 12-1. Oh, wait, no. 13-1. Let's see what we can do.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Nashville. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his
end. Oh, wow. Sam Gregory. In there at quarterback. Whoever that guy is, it must have been somebody they drafted. Reminds me of Tannehill.
Resolves itself this time around.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, keep in mind they do not have Derrick Henry.
Throwing on first down. Gregory to the sideline.
Nice.
Wow, what a catch there. He doesn't
We'll
get
give
a
him
lot,
those
but he was able to get the feet down.
4 yards, 67 catches for 1,024 yards in the season. He must be a threat.
76 yards and a
Phillips.
touchdown.
And that put him over 1,000 yards for the season. And the benchmark for running backs, 1,000 yards. The same for receivers. When you have that kind of a year, you've had a monster one.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's able to break out
Yeah,
of the
girl.
tackle, but
Yeah.
quickly brought down. So
Okay.
5 yards there on the pitch and
There you go. Sorry guys, line guard turned off. A stressful situation.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
Ah, he got there.
First down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Granny rule, it must be
Enough to move the chains.
talking about like if somebody threw the ball underhanded, like the basketball move.
That 3 and out. How vital
You know, a
is that?
granny shot, you ever heard of
To
that?
me, it's like the first round of a boxing match.
I've never
It
seen
may
that
not
done.
mean much right then and there.
That's just like a drop kick.
Get it, kind of establish something early and hope
I don't really understand that either, a drop kick.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9.
A granny shot in basketball? What's up, Grief? Welcome back. We're having more conversation about rules, man.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass.
The drop kick rule, though.
Last week.
Can anybody really explain to me,
On offense, you just max protect, keep everyone
is that a legit way to kick a field goal?
two receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback
Or no?
upright.
Back to Robinson.
Oh,
now
man,
on
he
first
got right
down.
up the middle.
And he'll get it across midfield and down into
We were just discussing why pulling hair is a penalty. I told Jacob to look up Larry Johnson and Troy Polamalu.
Looking to throw.
That'll kind of show why it's a penalty.
Oh, this is going to be caught on the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. This will be
All
the
right,
eighth
let's
play
back
of
the
drive.
defense
Third
up
and
for this.
7. Off the play fake. Gregory.
Flat. Oh, wow. How'd he get that off?
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to make it 4th down.
We'll take that.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the
I don't know what a dead leg rule is.
They're able to keep the quick pass in front of you and stop it right.
Unless that's like in reference to tripping or something, maybe.
First drive of the game stalls out. He's on to punt. And no return here. Where
Or
will
perhaps somebody using a fake leg to kick a field goal. I have no idea.
So here come the Cardinals now for
Like a
their
robotic
first
leg or
drive.
something. I have no clue, man.
Look here at the veteran
The dead leg rule.
their 7th-year quarterback.
And I like his honesty because when we sat down with him, I mean, he was the first one to say that was on me last week. A really poor performance. Way too many interceptions. Didn't find the end zone throwing the ball. Put his defense and his special teams in some real jeopardy. But somehow
All right.
they won the game.
They won.
What I loved about is when he told us about the defense kind of corralling him in the locker room. He said, all right,
A thigh
we're
injury?
going to do that again this week, are we?
That's strange. All right, so Triple B still out.
They start
So,
with the
oh
crowd
my
here.
goodness.
Sanders.
Sanders is our running back, just gained a yard, but he had 137 last week with 2 touches.
And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but
Yeah, we won it pretty handily, man. It wasn't honestly that much of a challenge, and we still haven't allowed a 100-yard rusher all season. So that's a pretty cool stat.
Second and 9.
Take pride in. We're only allowing 50 yards rushing a game.
They're going to look to throw.
Oh, wow.
Swung out wide to Sanders.
That's another reason I wanted
Past
Sanders.
the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Good pass. He's got the speed to get it done.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And they end.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Nice first down.
I didn't put his number to that. That's what he started wearing when I drafted him. Or drafted him when I signed him.
The Cardinals hit
signed him to a one-year deal.
Start play, and they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak.
I think it's a uniform issue. See, when you play for an NFL team, you play for a corporation. Their rules, you don't follow them, you get fined, stuff like that. So it's pretty much the basis of it. The corporate world's the same way. Suit and tie, all that stuff.
You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
We got Rondale Moore back. I didn't even know.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it.
There he goes. Good play for Rondale. First game back.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move it back.
Yes, exactly. A yes man type of thing. That's good.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception.
First down for Sanders.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain
Good
of
run.
5, good enough.
You know, Sanders is only 32 on here.
This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face
I'm just here. Yeah, exactly. That's one of the classic lines, I think, that I can remember. When he's talking to the media, because he got tired of talking to him because they always twist things. And when he didn't, they started fining him. So I remember, I think it was the Super Bowl, wasn't it?
And this defense not ready for that.
Where he made that comment when the Seahawks played the Patriots, was it?
Yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
Big run there, obviously, by Colbert.
Athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things
Thanks,
right at the
man.
line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spots.
What the heck kind of defense is this?
All the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
I definitely don't think I can run the option, but I can run it up the middle. Somebody already wearing a Miles Sanders jersey out there. I love it. I love it. Yeah, that was, the beast mode. That's how that all started, wasn't it?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a
Big Bad Barry will be back, I think, next week or the week after. It was a 4-week injury, so dislocated elbow is a pretty big deal. So it might be around there. Hold on a second, guys. All right, here we go. Back to it.
Right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
First and goal at the 6.
First and goal from the 6. He'll look to throw.
Ah!
He's got a man. That's Sanders.
I thought I had him on the corner there.
Only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
No, I think it is for keeping their hands dry.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
It's brought in right side by Gill.
The fullback who never touches the ball gets his first career touchdown.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And Tucker McCann now for the extra point. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Gotcha, yeah. Because it's kind of hard, like if you got sweat or anything on your hands, to catch like a football. Because it's real leather. Slick. Yeah, it's always fun throwing play action passes in the flat to them because they're so big, you know.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I wonder who's the guy on San Diego Chargers. Naples or Nables? I played a season with them one time on Madden, and I swear to you, I had 7 touchdowns. Yeah, the fullback dives are fun. I don't know what the Emmitt Smith rule is.
Because, as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that.
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better.
I'm betting a Cowboys fan would.
So they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
On first down, Gregory. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up second down. Operating from the gun, Gregory. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 37. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Phillips. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. thrown in the end zone on
All right, good defense.
incomplete.
Defense still playing top notch, man.
6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. To throw again on second down. Gregory. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st and 10, Gregory. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 4 yards remain for second down. Off play action. Gregory. Nowhere to go here. He lost it.
I'll take that, Mr. Gregory. Appreciate it.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He was a perfect 7 of 7 on that opening drive, the 7th being the touchdown pass.
Zam.
1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
Well, it's pretty close to that. It's pretty close.
Looking to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes.
Yeah, man. Go ahead. That's fine with me.
A lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. 4 out of bounds there.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Up the middle they go. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Oh, good.
Oh, look at here, guys. Oh, wow. What a play.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get
No,
the next guy comes through and picks
I don't know that.
Avoids the turnover.
I don't know the Emmitt Smith rule. I don't even think that was a fumble.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open.
Yeah, I knew that was an illegal rule, but
they'll run on 1st down. Colbert, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. This is taken in by McBride. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
wow, personal foul on top of that.
So a Roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
Now a play fake here on first down. This is caught. Touchdown.
Holy crap, that looked like instant replay, didn't it? Second touchdown.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him
The
all those times you talk this
passer rating is a mathematically generated what do you call it? Overall grade for a quarterback in a game. You should look it up. There's a lot to it. It's like a pretty good size equation.
And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Titans now just about ready to take over. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now a throw here, hauled in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
The throw over the middle taken in, and he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Robinson with another carry. And shutting him off, now open field. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 31.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Throwing on 2nd down, Gregory. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone. Just
I remember what happened last time here. I'm not sure how many rules there are, a bunch. I know that.
Catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Gregory. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. From the 5, 2nd and 4. to throw. Gregory. Flushed out right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Throwing there, but this pass
Great defense. These guys are like the Ravens, the 2000 team.
And now they deal with fourth down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And his kick is indeed good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
2010? I think they did. Pretty sure.
The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop.
There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything.
2010, I think so. I think they did. It's hard to remember, though, because Ray Lewis was a rookie in 96.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll set up a throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Let's go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
An option handoff given to Sanders.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the mark.
Oh, we're going to get a chance to kick a field goal. Good deal.
We'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And
7-mile-an-hour wind blowing back. He's still got it through, guys.
That was bombs away right there. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll start up in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, where you see the final score there. Saquon Barkley, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, we head east to Cleveland to check on the Browns at home at First Energy Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Nick Chubb with 2 touchdowns thus far. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And they lead the visiting LA Chargers at halftime. 2 touchdown passes there for Dak Prescott. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Cardinals. And even though they've got the big cushion, I would imagine they'd like to see a little more out of their passing game. Pretty pedestrian numbers through 2 quarters of play. And meanwhile, for the Titans, they too didn't throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half. Final adjustments being made in both locker rooms. We're just about ready for the second half. And for the call, let's get you back up to Nashville, Music City, and Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always.
Yeah, the tight end's getting in the passing game today. Believe it or not, those are his first 2 catches for 2 yards and 2 touchdowns. Oh, man, I didn't know he was going to be like an extra tight end. That's pretty cool. We're going to take a quick break, man. All right. We're back. Let's return this kick for a touchdown, huh? That'd be nice. Up 17-3. No way. Good kick.
No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the third quarter.
Miles Sanders having a good game. 7 for 57. What's up, Jacob? If you said something, man, I missed it. You're going to have to say it again. Yeah, he does. Yes, he does.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
I don't know, friend. I don't know.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 5 catches for him in that.
Rondale Moore is a game changer in the slot. I don't like keeping him there, though, because that's Nathaniel Dell, a.k.a. Tank spot, but it's whatever. Keep the ball moving. That's the name of the game. Right?
You're gonna have to give me completions, even when you're taking some hits.
Oh, Keelan Carr, the big tight end, picks up a first down.
It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit. And that's
I tell you, it's been a story of the big guys in this game. The fullback with 2 touchdowns. That's a shocker. I couldn't have predicted that if I wanted to. There's Colbert with a big run. We're really gashing this team, too. They're lucky Big Bad Barry is playing, I'll tell you that.
First down as well.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
One thing when Big Bad Barry does come back, I'm going to try to keep the offense the same, man. This is a good flow.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Good flow. Everybody's getting the ball. 19 out of 20, 146 and a couple of touchdowns. That's a pretty good offense.
Want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here.
Good pocket.
Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Here we go.
Cunningham is really good with throws on, yeah, it's really hard, though, man. If you're scoring fast, it's hard to turn down the points.
Back to throw now on first down.
Look at that, wide open. Rondale Moore down to the 9.
Gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A 14-yard.
I just like controlling the clock. Number one, it's a faster, efficient game. All right, you don't have a bunch of crap. Oh, you're on max quarters, yeah. Yeah, ball control. God almighty, I'd hate to see my time of possession in a 15-minute game. But I think you use speed clock. What's the max play clock allowed? Like the speed clock? What do you use? 20 or 25 or 15? Oh my gosh! Wide open touchdown, Malik Cunningham. 2 passing touchdowns and now a rushing touchdown.
Quarterback doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to
pull away. Kingsbury's excited.
Good for them here in the third quarter.
Oh, by the way, this is year 8. We moved over the 100-win barrier. I think my numbers might be slightly off, but 103 and 33 overall record.
Down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
That's counting playoffs and everything.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense making their way out onto the field as you take a look at the playoff.
Oh, this is a run.
AFC.
I think. No.
Throwing to start the drive. Gregory, he finds his man complete. That's Phillips.
I thought it was because they had the mark over the guy. Now I can kind of see the hot routes on defense because we got the meter.
Now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Ah. James Robinson.
Up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Here's a screen.
Gosh.
Robinson.
Lost a
And that
4.
play went nowhere.
We'll
Losing
take
yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Simmons having another defensive player of the year season.
Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they
Are they
didn't bring
running
the
another
pressure
screen
that
play
they
here?
expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back and make sure no one picks
Defense.
it up, or you throw it away.
3rd and 4.
Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play.
Yeah.
There's really no one else running a pass.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's 9:02 where I'm at too. We're in the same time zone. I don't know what time zone he's in. Oh man, what a catch!
And he's going to be marked down
Dang
just outside the 10.
He must be in the central time zone, but still the minutes are off.
Wake up this home crowd.
There we go.
You haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have.
You're in the central time zone, so it would be.
That's Robinson.
Yeah, Eastern for me too.
Come inside the 5 at the 4.
2nd down, ball on the 3. First down mark.
It would be 8-0 something right now, wouldn't it?
Gregory.
Oh, nice
And
defense.
wisely will throw that one away.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw again.
Oh my goodness.
In the end zone, it's incomplete.
I wanted the interception, I'm just saying. My guys are butterfingers.
This opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
They'll run for it.
Good job. We stopped them on 4th down. We'll get the ball back.
Stop them a few yards short of the line to gain.
No, this will probably be my last one too, man. I think I've gotten in like 3 or 4 today. That's like working overtime.
They stop them short of the marker.
Working overtime.
Really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up.
I do got Tyler Algier too. That's my goal line back until Big Bad Barry comes.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation.
Yeah, if you're talking about me, I do. It depends, though, how busy I am, but most of the time I do.
They're going to bring pressure.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine.
Yeah, it can get that way. Sometimes you got to back away from it a little bit.
Thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size.
Oh, wow, nice.
But boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's
oh, shoot. Shoot.
Picked up by Kevin Farley. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Nah, sorry, guys, for the language, but that was stupid. I seen him creeping in. I was hoping he was coming towards the dang run.
And partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some
Cracking
help.
egg on.
They just provided it. They're back in this one.
Yeah, those are long hours, man.
That cuts the lead to 24-10.
Those are long hours.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
I hate, like you said earlier, you got the undercut picks. They really pick me off a lot of times because most of the time, man, the cornerback won't even look at the daggone ball, and all of a sudden they make miraculous plays. Now, that one there was just a stupid pass. I should have just run it. I still have trouble out of RPOs.
You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't
Wide
worry about
open.
it. All that stuff just goes
Wide
right
open, Schwartz.
back out on the field with a chance to
Big
atone.
gain.
That's good for
The
28
unsung hero
yards.
this season.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They're definitely playing the cover 2, cover 3 flat defense, what it looks like. Yeah, look at the last play, cover 3 flat. I knew it because the linebackers, there's a gap right over top of
First
them.
and 10 at the 47.
Oh, the joys of having a 30. Oh, my. 2? Oh, I thought I'd get 2 of them in there. We got lucky. Would have ended up on a poster. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and take a thumbnail of that. Make sure I took the video of that. Yeah, I did. I tell you, the longer the season goes on with
football, it's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
he's getting more Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson-esque.
He's still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Good luck, Jacob. I know you can do it, buddy.
Second down run with Sanders. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Now that's the way
Yeah.
to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and handling a little bit of power.
Yeah,
and you
man.
find a way to pick up first down.
Sometimes even the perfect coverages.
Scrimmage the 37 on first and 10.
Damn, 35 passes.
They go quickly here out to Moore.
It's pretty crazy. The only reason I complete so many passes, it's all timing routes. I try not to run anything crazy.
How about the defense there, swarming to it, and
Even if I only gain 2 yards,
did not let him get down.
it's just setting up the next
Line
play.
of scrimmage the 36 on second and 8. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could.
Oh, yeah.
Nice dirty run. That's a positive play for the offense.
You can try. I think my highest kick is it's a 68. I'm pretty sure you can kick a 70 with the right wind, depending on your kicker.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I did notice about the next-gen stuff, and I don't always like sitting here bragging about it all the time, but the fluidness of the players and stuff is so much so much more correct. You know, in the incompletions, now don't get me wrong, you got guys, hell, I throw 73% passing, but that's my game plan, you know, that's the only reason I did it. If I had 2 bombs, it'd be like 50. But everything was more realistic.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be second in a couple.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That definitely, unless you have like a great wide receiver on here, that's not happening.
They will not be able to get off another play as time has run out.
Do you got a catch in traffic rating on Madden 21?
Watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I think it's CIT.
Back now in Nashville. Only needing 2 yards on second.
I can't remember if they changed any of the ratings.
They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the fourth.
There's a first down. Miles Sanders.
14-yard line.
Try to win him the Super Bowl.
Yards on the ground now for Sanders. He's got a first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a pain in the butt, man.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard
Yeah,
line.
Jacob. I see you. What's your question? Damn, 2 years running. 32 rank. I'm glad that I had some stars to start with on this franchise, that I was able to build up the younger players. I don't know what I'd do. Because my defense hasn't always been as tight as it is now. I had to work so hard to get them up there.
They're going to look to throw.
Oh, wow.
Now he'll dump it underneath
First
to his
down.
running back, complete.
And the Cardinals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day.
Yeah, I bet you, what, probably if you would have played the same way you're playing right now back on the, what, 2013 or something, you'd probably be dominating, I bet. It's just they got it set up way different now. Things that used to matter don't matter anymore.
A good chance now to put this game on ice.
We'll go ahead and try to get Sanders another touchdown here.
Sanders.
Ah, the one. I know, me too, man. Me too. All right, so we're going to go for a first on this channel.
I think maybe they were deciding.
I am happy for you, buddy. Did you say you kicked the 70-yarder? Ain't that what you said? All right, this could be a channel first. Tight end with 3 a fullback with 3 touchdowns. Let's see. Oh my God, that was it, though. That was my chance for 3 touchdowns. That is good. Yeah.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
I'm running that play again. Let's see how smart they are.
Inches from pay dirt.
Which one max protect? There we go.
Here's a play fake as they set
Oh, wow. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. 3 touchdowns with Freddie Ginn, the fullback. This is a channel first.
coming in this game.
And the Cardinals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. McCann for the point after.
For sure, man. I'm an underdog rooter myself.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So that one
All right, so fullback, with his first 3 catches of his career in this game, in his second year, keep that in mind. And they just all 3 happen to be touchdowns. Underdogs, it's when you got a really good team, say like the, we'll just say baseball, the New York Yankees against like the Oakland A's. You got a real well-followed team, and what some people consider crap team. That's pretty much what an underdog is. Whoever's not the favorite, how about that? That's easier.
And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Wow.
It's dumped off to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage here.
Boy, this
Back to his
defense
own
ain't playing,
18.
man. They're not playing. I don't even care if we're up by freaking 20.
And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
All right, time to back them up. Let the pass rush do its thing.
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. This is why I don't play in points per reception fantasy leagues.
Is that what they call
receiver still gets
There's
a
another screenplay.
And you went
God almighty, they'll just never learn. That's why Simmons lays them out. Good God.
So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Run it again. I bet they'll fall for it. Right?
That he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed
Are you an
of the
underdog?
defense continues to get better.
It depends on what team you are, man.
Pretty nice example there.
And how good you are.
Run from their assignments.
Only you know really how good you are, you know.
And the punt team on now as this one sent away. Fielded at the 43.
Oh my God, is that not a horse collar?
Punt 4 yards there on the return.
Is that not a horse collar tackle right there?
First and 10.
You know, I've never seen that called.
And ready to go.
Oh, good.
For them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3.
You like bad teams?
They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation,
Doesn't mean,
partner, because I think you saw them
well,
charge onto the
if
field
your team's playing a top flight opponent, yes, underdog.
This group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline.
Oh man,
With some gusto too.
Sanders,
And a pretty
jeez.
athletic run right there. He's going to get this down inside the 40. 79 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous.
Because you like the Raiders?
Those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches in a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on
they're going against the powerhouse, I guess,
The idea that they can take
in a
the air out
sense.
of the football at this point of the game, that means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners,
That was easy.
taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero.
Yeah,
We're throw it
yeah.
here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Is that this week?
That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that.
And they run the option on 2nd down.
Oh man, we'll take them yards. Week 17, yeah.
It's 3rd down.
Well, the Niners have a good defense. I don't know about their offense.
It's going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time.
Oh, let's run a fullback guy. He's got 3 touchdowns receiving. Let's see if we can get one. Good run here.
Needing the tough yards.
There we go.
And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they
That's his first carry.
And that'll keep the drive alive. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
Heck yeah. You know, I never really thought about the fullback dive until you mentioned it earlier. But I was like, you know, I don't really run it that much. Even the quarterback sneak I never ran before that. Cheese came in and mentioned it a few times. Oh my goodness. Dude, house call. Touchdown, boys. His 2nd touchdown. That was dangerous. He looked like he might have got hurt.
With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Cardinals are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
McCann now for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run.
Good deal.
To the end zone. The Cardinals setting out a
Good deal. You always like finding those gems in the free agent list.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
On first down, Gregory.
Quick slant caught by Pierce.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Gregory, he finds his man, complete. It's Phillips. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Gregory, caught out left side by Robinson. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. The Titans on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4.
He finds Pierce. It's complete.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 38-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Delivers another one to Pierce. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
From the 29, Gregory sets up the screen to Robinson.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter.
Awesome, man. Are you simulating? Is that what you're doing? Are you playing? Are you actually playing?
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Yeah, that's cool.
On 1st and 10, Gregory. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
They got me.
And it's a Titans touchdown.
They got me.
Good
touchdown.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do.
For sure, we'd have to play. I just realized I said everything, and I had my freaking mic off. God, classic.
Coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders.
There's Sanders. Should have crossed the 100 yards. I was saying I would like to play Grief. I think it'd be fun whenever he gets upgraded and everything. If it's Madden 24 or whatever, man, we'll definitely have a good time too. I got my brother. He's been playing for a while, trying to plan a game head-to-head online. That'd be pretty cool.
Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
From the 32 now.
I like to actually start a franchise with everybody.
Another run here with Sanders. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Yeah, okay, baby. Yeah, I've never played a franchise mode like online. I've always had crappy internet until recently we moved more towards town, and now I got friggin' so much internet I don't know what to do with. 400 megs per second. It might be higher than that. I don't even know. It's really powerful though.
But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus.
I'd love to, but I don't. The problem is like you can't cross play. Like on a, Madden. If it's a PS4, Xbox. I've had a lot of Xbox people come in here, especially. I mean, I don't know why they won't cross consoles now between like Madden and that. They already do that with Call of Duty and Fortnite, don't they? Yeah, you know it is. I'd love to see you try to freaking upload a short with that speed, Now, I can upload a short literally while I'm playing the game. It literally takes like 5 seconds. Good deal. I used to be an Xbox guy, and then I just got hooked on PlayStation. I haven't put it down. What really did me in with Xbox was the 360 when, the Red Ring? See you, Jacob. I'm going to leave this run if you want to talk for a little while. I'm just looking at stats. And I think I had 2 or 3 of those damn things that got the Ring of Death. Ain't that what it was called? But your power cord, I had to send one of mine off because of that too. Please send it back to Microsoft. Then you wait like a month. Did you? Did you ever have any problems out of yours, Jacob? Because I had the first gen of them things when it first came out. It was a big, oh my God, I got an Xbox 360, and then okay. Well, when you play it like a gamer would play it, it just couldn't handle stuff. I guess being run so long. Jacob, how old are you? Out of curiosity. Hey, the good thing, I've went as crazy as taking the top off the PS4s, and blowing off the dust and stuff like that, trying to clean out the disc trays. Or like, you remember back in the day, I don't know if you guys remember, but when I used to play, I had Nintendo when I was younger. I was super young. We used to actually take the cartridge, the game cartridge, and blow out of where the cartridge connected inside the console to make it work. That was back in the good old days. It really is. On the PS5s, they got dual fans now, multiple vents. The top, you can actually just snap it off. Yeah. Yeah, I've taken a few apart, and my brother has too. And only maybe one of them that I actually still have, I actually keep at my parents' house from when I used to live there. It's got to be 10 years old, I bet. And it still runs. And the tops come off and everything. It might be 7 years old, but it still runs like a champ. Especially, I'm a digital content guy, although the PlayStation I have is this tray? Because I was asking because the Xbox 360 came out way before you were born. That's why I was asking. No, it didn't. I'm wrong here, man. I'm thinking the original Xbox, not the 360. I'm sorry, guys. The Xbox, when it came out. No, the Xbox Series S and X are good. There's nothing wrong with them. I'm just talking about the original Xbox. What's up, Clips? How you doing, buddy? Long time no see. Yeah. Guy, what's going on, man? Yeah, 2005. So I was literally, let me think, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 years old, I think, when that came out. Probably right out there. Well, good, man. Keep up with your school stuff. It's good to see you, though. I'll say that. Hope you're doing well. 30 for 30. No. Did the OG gamer or OG Samuel give it away? Gaming doesn't have an age limit. Yeah. I got kids and stuff, man. Good deal. Yeah, the first Xbox. 2001. That's the same way I am, Grief. I'm serious. I've been gaming since I got a Nintendo. Back in the day, that was like the thing, you know? I want to say, so like, in the 80s, that's when I was born.
Talking to the man.
Oh, we got a singer in the background. Super Nintendo. Oh, you're good, man. We're just sitting here chatting. I'm looking at stats. I've done 2 streams in a row. That's enough for me. I'm gonna have to go to bed after this. Oh, that sucks, man. That sucks. What's up, guys? Everybody glad you're with us. Please be sure to leave a like and sub if you haven't already. I'm sure most of you guys in here are subs, so. And if that's the case, it's good to see you guys. We're just sitting here chit-chatting about old consoles. The good old days. Oh, I was wrong. Freddie Ginn did have a catch before his 3-touchdown game. Last game, you guys missed it. The fullback had 3 touchdown catches in one game. Yes. PS2. I really got into the PS3 and PS2 with the God of Wars. I put a lot of time in those games. Even to this day, I think those are the games. Gran Turismo, yeah. GTA, San Andreas. That's a classic. Some of the kids here, I bet, don't even know about that one. Riding around on a bike in the hood. That was pretty cool, man. A lot of fun. He's pretty well on track for last year's numbers, except for, look at the completion percentage, 78. Yardage is pretty close. Yards per attempt is up slightly. He's been sacked more.
No, Daddy. Look.
What?
Those doggies are those wolves are dead.
It's all good. It's all good. If anything, use it as a learning tool, right? Learn about the past. I know, me too. Me too. Me too. You imagine grief when your little one grows up, man, it's going to be quick. I'm telling you. And I'm sure it already is now that you're working and stuff. It's like back in the day when you were like 10, a year seemed forever, you know? And now like a day is literally feels like a week sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, not, I guess it's faster when you get older.
Dad.
Yeah.
Tell us Dad.
Oh, gosh. That's crazy, Thief. Return man? What the heck? I didn't even know he had a... Oh, that's pretty cool. Tank. What's this? That's the thing, I never really look at this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I hear you. I used to play basketball. I used to love playing basketball. Spent most of my childhood in a gym. When I wasn't gaming, gaming was usually on the, like after school. Basketball and stuff was usually on the weekends. Now, just getting older. Body can't really take the basketball thing anymore. Oh, it's so awesome. I remember when my youngest one started walking. 9 months old is pretty quick. Usually kids don't walk that fast. So that's really good. It's funny. That is funny. But I think, let me see what we're doing here. Alright, we played that. Next game is the Texans, so I'll go ahead and set it up for that. And save it. Then I'm going to jump off here, man. I'm actually, well, we're going to run through this strategy first. Upgrades. Oh, play against Jalen Hurts. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know that feeling. Like you have an appetite for something and then the little one comes up, he's like, I gotta share it. Shucks. Alright. Selvey gets a 80 rating now. All my linemen are getting upgrades. That's a good sign. This guy's a rookie. Don't look like it. I bet. He jumps up really quick. Let's see. We should have our guy back. Yep. Sad to say, I'm going to have to, more than likely, I'm going to drop Miles Sanders is actually going to get dropped. Actually, Algier will get dropped. And then what I can do is I can look at my practice squad. Let's see what I got here. Bring Noble Nevercracker up. Who's this guy? Sure, man, I'll get it. Check it out. I'm gonna sign this guy, Miles Hunt. I didn't even know he was on my freaking practice squad. I don't even know who that guy is. Take a look at the playoff race. Obviously, we're number 1. Falcons are number 2. That's the team that beat us this year. Hey, your Raiders are in their grief. That's the 5 seed right now. That's true, Clips. I'm putting Dell at his position. Oh, of course, they went and screwed my lineup up. I hate that. Every time I move somebody around, they want to change my stuff. I always do it to match. I'm really intrigued on this guy. Miles Hunt. I don't even know who that is. 92 speed, 90 acceleration. 99 injury, does not get hurt. So that's pretty good. 232nd ranked wide receiver. Okay. That might be a diamond in the rough right there, man. It's like a Dell. I always move Dell at the bottom of the depth chart because yeah, that's the truth, man. Everybody can catch. Bye, Jacob. See you, buddy. Everybody can catch. It's not even a joke. And so many like sub players now that can do everything. All right, we'll see you tomorrow, buddy. Get my rookie up there. We're trying to move him down the roster. Yeah, when running the ball was the only thing. They still do that in Pop Warner. They probably do flag football now. I'm just kidding. Anybody playing Pop Warner, I was just joking. Hee hee ha ha. Yeah, I tried to put McBride down. Come on now, guys. Freaking computer. Who are you talking to, Jacob? Who are you wanting to play? I don't have an Xbox, unfortunately, man. Oh, okay. Gotcha, okay. Alright, I need Thomas to be there. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm going to sign off here and go ahead and cut these videos up so I can upload them. Keep the series going with the franchise. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow at some point. Probably more later in the day. Alright? So you guys take care. See you tomorrow, guys.